guess what? I got me a ColourPop haul. Now, it isn't any old ColourPop haul. Now, of course, ColourPop, there's never any old ColourPop haul, but I got the Butterfly Collection haul. Yay! Now, I didn't get the whole of the Butterfly collection because there was a lot in there, but I got the most important parts, and that is the Super Shock shadows. And yes, I do love me my Super Shock shadows, so I couldn't resist. Now, also, how could I resist this packaging? Seriously, I had to get the kit because of this packaging. Now, also, this isn't the original box it came in. If you can see it, if it's not kind of like shined out, this isn't the original box it came in. I'll show you what the original box it came in. This big motherload was the original box it came in, but look, there isn't any Made in LA on the front. I was so disappointed because it came in this humongous mother of a box, and I'm going, but where's my Made in LA? And then I'm going, well, maybe it'll make it up for it when I open it up and you'll see the beautiful print on the inside, and maybe it will be like slam me in the face with beautiful butterflies and beetles. Well, it didn't. It was as generic as you can get it. And this is the first time I've ever seen a ColourPop box like this. I hope they don't continue with that because that's the whole part of the fun. But all was not lost because once I opened the contents, I was reaching in for the beautiful ColourPop Butterfly collection. So I was still a happy, very happy camper. So I kind of faked the funk with this box because it's easier to hold and it's a bit prettier. What you're gonna get in this butterfly collection, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna talk about each of the Super Shock shadows. I'm going to give you swatches of them because one can't talk about them without demoing the swatches. And then I'm even gonna give you a little demo on my eyes as to how I got this look. So without further ado, let's get started. What I got in this box is, well, actually that's a lie technically from the bigger box, but what I got in here is the Pretty Fly kit and 7 of the single butterfly Super Shock shadows plus 1 extra, which is Daddy from the Bringing Back the Color collection. I think that was in January, which if you watch my to haul or not to haul video, which is a kind of take on the anti-haul movement, I did anti-haul the Bringing Back Color collection, but I didn't anti-haul all of them, so technically speaking, I'm allowed to get Daddy. We are gonna start with this beautiful thing. I couldn't resist this beautiful Pretty Fly kit because, to be honest, it is Pretty Fly. I know that's not original, but it is Pretty Fly. I mean, the graphic design team that made this, they are super, super talented. And apparently it was hand-drawn, and if you're looking close, there's embroidery. They kind of hand drew the embroidery stitching, and if you feel it, there's like a gold lame that is imprinted on it. It is beautiful, and I love butterflies, and I'm so glad that pesticides have been banned in gardening here in my beautiful city. So we are starting to see more of these butterflies. And if you can plant butterfly gardens, apparently you can plant butterfly gardens and help the butterflies to proliferate, which is what we want. And then we've got the back here, which has the legend, more butterflies. It's just a beautiful package. And then it's kind of like, it's in the shape of a book. Here we go, we can pull it out of its sleeve, and then you've got the book, and the same thing again, you've got the legend at the back, and then you open it up like a book, and here we have more artwork again. It's just beautiful. And then I think this is one of the most beautiful kit packages they actually ever made, because I have another one. This takes the cake. And then you get 6 Super Shock shadows in here for $25. Because Super Shock shadows are $5 each, you do get one free in the kit. So it's a nice way to get your Super Shock shadows if you can, and then you get a nice little box. You can apparently take out the insert if you want to and fit 11 Super Shock shadows in here, and then you can put it on your vanity down like this and open it up, and it's so pretty. For me, I'm probably gonna keep the insert in. I don't know, I might change my mind later. I'm allowed to do that. But for now, I'm liking the insert because I want to keep it upright, and I have a shelf dedicated to some of my makeup, so I keep it as a nice little book in my shelf, and it's just so pretty, and I know how to get in there. The only thing what I wish they had done was just like in the Dusk Till Dawn kit in Christmas time, they made the components colored, so it was like an off, like a dusky, very light blue, and I would have loved that they did the same thing with this, maybe put it in a yellow or a pink, that way, and they did that with the My Little Pony collection, that way if you pull them out of here and you want to put them in your own little storage thing, you know exactly which kit you're going to. This way it's kind of hard, you can see that there's butterflies on it, but right away, you know, when you're quickly looking at it from a little far, you're not kind of going like this, it's so much easier to be able to see which kit you're going through. You can kind of, I get an idea of the shadows better when I remember them in kit forms or in collection forms, and it would have been really nice if they did that with this. But otherwise, this is a beautiful kit, and you get 3 ultra glitters, 1 ultra metallic, and 2 satin. I forgot to mention that what I noticed with these is that the ultra glitters tend to be a little bit more sheer, and I'm finding of late they're even sheerer. But the nice thing about them is that they can be buildable. Like what I have on my lid is, which one do I have here? Forced Behavior. It's sheer, but it's buildable, so it was very easy to make it more pigmented, so that you can use them, build them up, you can use them as a wash, or you can use them as toppers. So that's a nice thing about the ultra glitters, is that they are kind of flexible, versatile. And the other thing about this kit, for some reason, the Super Shock shadows are a lot softer than their normal fair Super Shock shadows. Super Shock shadows are kind of a putty form, but these are almost like pudding, not putty, and they have a very soft putty pudding-like feeling, and they kind of have a very wet feel also, especially the ultra glitters. That's not the norm, so don't judge these by the regular Super Shock shadows, because the single ones don't have that kind of super soft texture as this. I'm not quite sure why this one in particular. The kits seem to have that. I noticed that in the Dusk Till Dawn also, and so you might feel like you can just kind of press really easily to the bottom, or when I'm doing my swatches or trying to build up the color, because you're kind of swatching more to build up the color, you feel like you're going through it fast because they're that soft, right? So that's the only little disconcerting thing about it. Now that I have digressed, but it's important for you to understand the kind of personality of these particular kit shadows. So now we're going to go into the individual colors. First up is Forced Behavior, and this is a beautiful beigey soft pink ultra glitter, and it has silver, pink, and gold glitter in it. It is beautiful, stunning, and of course this is sheer. I have it on my lid right now, so you'll see that in the demo. See how sheer that? It's sheer, but it is also buildable. And the nice thing about Super Shock shadows is that they set. They're a hooded eyes dream and an oily lid dream, because they set on your eyes. They don't move, they don't budge, they don't go anywhere until it's time to oil them off when you're doing your double cleanse in the evening. So I love them because I don't get you know, the, what do you call it again, when they do the, you lose some shadow in the crepes and the folds. I forgot what it's called. There's a word for it, but I forgot the technical word. But that's okay. I think you understand what I'm talking about. The next one is Goodbye Butterfly, and this is a soft peachy pink satin. It is beautiful. These satins almost act like mattes, but I think they're just a little bit more workable, spreadable on your lid. I use this in my crease as a transition color. So for my deeper skin tone, this was, and you see how buildable it is too, this was a little too soft to use just in my crease. It was perfect for a transition color, but I did have to go into with a deeper version. I have Shop, which is like a deeper version of Goodbye Butterfly that I put deeper into my crease so I could get some more dimension. For lighter skin tone people, this would be a perfect crease transition color. The next one is Threes, a cloud, and look at this. This is a rich gold amber, and it's an ultra metallic, and it is, oh my gosh. See, this is why I love Super Shock shadows. They are just so stunningly beautiful. Look at this and the sheen on it. Oh, so beautiful. And this now is Flux With You, which is a super soft peachy ultra glitter, and it has a spattering of silver glitter in it. But the thing is, it's a misnomer because this acts more like a metallic with a touch of silver glitter. So I'm gonna call it a metallic, even though it's listed as an ultra glitter. It's really an ultra metallic with a spattering of glitter in this. See? It acts like a metallic, and there's just a little bit of glitter. It's so beautiful. This is Soul-cialize, which is a soft pinky lilac ultra glitter with silver and pink glitter in it. I actually have this topped over Daddy in my outer corner to just give it an extra bit of lift and shimmer and luminosity, making you feel kind of like a little fairy. It gives that little extra something so that when people look at your eyes, they're like, oh, did I see that? Lastly, this is Up in the Air, and this is a dirty plum satin color. It actually reminds me a lot of Hustle, but this is a dirtier version of Hustle and a lighter version of Hustle. Hustle is bright, a little bit brighter and deeper. This would be perfect in your crease if you apply it lightly, or if you're a lighter skin tone, outer corner, smoky eye. Oh my gosh, I love these kind of colored neutrals where they're not brown, they're not beige, but they got some life and color in them. So that is the Pretty Fly kit. So now on to the full-on swatches of it. gonna go through the shades of the Butterfly singles and the one daddy from the Bringing Back Color collection. First up is Bumblebee, which is this bright yellow orange ultra metallic. This is so stunning. It kind of reminds me of Three's A Cloud, but a brighter and lighter, as you can see right here. And I love this color for the summer. I just wear it all over my lid with a little inglot orange in the crease, and then I top it right in the center with the Ultra Glitter Amaze. Just a beautiful, simple eye look. Next is Race You. It's a bright corally pink with gold glitter in it. This is an ultra glitter. It is, oh my goodness, extraordinary. This is just so beautiful. And as you can see here, it's sheer, but it just glistens and reflects gold, especially if you build it up. It's just beautiful. It reflects this kind of orangey thing. Oh my God. This is why I love Super Shock Shadow so much. Next is Ripple, which is a cool tone violet ultra glitter with turquoise glitter. Check that out. Oh my gosh. Whew. These are so beautiful. These are rocking for the summer, seriously. Just rocking for the summer. Seriously, do I need to say anything more? I think it speaks for itself. I got ahead of myself. This one is actually called XO. I misrepresented. This is a rosy pink ultra glitter with silver and hot pink glitter in it. Sorry, XO. But you speak for yourself, as I said already. Now look, this is Ripple. Now this is the cool tone violet ultra glitter. As you can see, that violet's already showing itself with turquoise glitter. Okay, look at that. Let's see. Oh, look, oh my goodness. I feel like a unicorn, seriously. Unicorn vibes all around. Coachellas, festivals, biker bars. Now this is the infamous Superfly, which is a sheer turquoise with a purple duochrome flip. Now, when you look at it, you think, okay, this is going to be pigmented. But if you read, you gotta read ColourPop's description because they say it is sheer. It's very deceiving because in this pan, it doesn't look sheer, but it is, as you'll see. And then the thing is, it's so, like, when you think of Superfly, when we used to use it in the 60s and 70s, yes, I did exist back then. Superfly was meant to be for something fantastic, something amazing, something super duper cool. So you're expecting it to be super pigmented. You're expecting it to be, you're gonna be blown out of your seat. Now it is a beautiful color. It is fly, but I don't know about Superfly. I think if it was super pigmented and if it like really, because of its pigmentation, really duochromed you out of the seat, like in that picture of the music when somebody is being blown out of the seat, yeah, then you would call that super fly. But this is kind of fly, but maybe not super fly, but it's still beautiful. And it's buildable, but because it is very soft, also, you may think that you're gonna go through it very fast. The next color is Buzzin', and this is kind of buzzin'. This is like, you know, a beetle buzz because it is kind of like a warm brown, almost like a mauvey brown, and it's got little bits of gold glitter in it. And the nice thing about when you put, and it's a matte, and the nice thing about it is when you put glitter in a matte in Super Shock shadows, they will stay there. Unlike the pressed shadows, when you try and put glitter in a pressed matte shadow, that's not gonna work. It's just superficial stuff. Once you put it on the eye, it's gonna blend right away and disappear. But with Super Shock shadows, when you put it in a matte, it stays put. So that's one of the benefits of Super Shock shadows. If you put glitter in a matte, it's gonna stay there in that matte, and it's gonna look pretty. See that? It's more of a mauvey, beautiful for the crease. A lovely, lovely color. One of the ColourPop girls, what's her name again? Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot her beautiful name. Anyway, she loves this color, and I love it too. This is beautiful, and I have this in my outer corner going into my crease. It's like a cool toned purple, mid-tone purple, lavender, and matte, and it's beautiful. You can put it in the crease. You can use it if you pack it on for the outer corner. I could use it if I put it softly into the crease. There's many uses for this. It is so beautiful and just perfect for spring, summer. These are just such lovely, bright, breezy, soft colors that you can use, especially the ultra glitters. You can use them softly as washes and as toppers to give that beautiful extra dimension, glittery goodness to an eye color, and you can build them up. So they're light and fresh and breezy for the summer. On to taking a look at the swatches of these, and then we go into the demo. Now let's go into the demo of how I got this eye look. First off, I applied Goodbye Butterfly, the beautiful peachy pink matte, into my crease, and I used a firmer blending brush to apply it into my crease so that it helps to spread it, because Super Shock shadows are a little bit of a different texture, so you kind of need a little bit of a firmer brush for that. So that's what I applied into my upper crease. Now, because this is a softer color, I did need to go into something else that was very similar in color but a deeper tone. I did add in Shop, another beautiful pinky coral color. I put that into my deeper crease lower down. What I added was Forced Behavior, that beautiful soft beigey pinky peach color with the ultra glitter, the silver, gold, and pink ultra glitter. I applied that with my finger very simply onto my lid. I kind of layered it on a touch, and then once I got that down, I then added Daddy from the Bringing Back the Color collection in January, that beautiful mid-tone lavender purple. I added that in the outer corner with, again, that ColourPop crease brush, and I put it also into my deeper crease, and then I did add a little bit of it very softly blown out into my outer hood area of my eye just to kind of tie the colors together better. And then I finessed it. And then, was there anything? And then with my favorite little BH Cosmetic brush, I added, what's it called? Monster ColourPop's beautiful Super Shock highlighter onto my hood to give it some beautiful dimension and lift there. And then I also added Monster with my Real Technique blending brush to my cheekbone areas and even the tip of my nose. And then I added with my finger the Super Shock blush, which is my favorite blush for spring and summer. Well, one of my favorites, because I got a lot of favorites when it comes to spring summer blushes, which we're going to be talking about soon enough. And then I went into my my quad cocktail of lip colors. Set for the summer with my ColourPop Butterfly collection. I am looking forward to enjoying these, as well as my favorite spring and summer eyeshadow palettes. I think I am set now. Are you planning on picking up any of these amazing Super Shock shadows, or have you picked up any more Super Shock shadows lately? If you have, do let me know below. I'd love to hear what you've picked up or planning on picking up, especially since this is a birthday month now. By the time I get this video out, birthday month will be in the past, but still, just in case, I heard there's a whole bunch coming out. Look around, check it out, because they always have something. If the one thing isn't interesting you, next week it will be something that you may be interested in, and they're very affordable. And if you have anything else that reminds you of these colors that you can pull out in your own stash, and do that too. You don't have to go shopping at ColourPop. You can just be inspired by these colors. I hope you were, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, do give it a thumbs up, like it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button so that you will get notified when my next upload is. There's always something fun coming down. And just remember, rock your own kind of beauty and keep on going and keep on glowing. I will.